For the big bready star of my big farmer's lunch, I am making my bacon frittata focaccia sandwiches. They are giant, satisfying, and melty, and you construct them like a layer cake, but with bacon, egg, and cheese as the layers. They're the ultimate BFF. Get it? Because bacon, frittata, focaccia, BFF. Okay. I'm starting by cooking up my veggies. I'm using sliced zucchini and onion. I'm cooking these over medium-high for about 7 to 10 minutes. It is important to cook the zucchini first before adding it to a frittata because zucchini has so much moisture. You don't want that moisture making the eggs soggy. No soggy eggs here. I'll season it with salt and pepper. And then grab some cheese and my pan. I'm gonna bake the frittata in a big casserole pan like this, which is the exact same size as my focaccia, and it's gonna bake up into a perfectly even layer of egg. To prepare the pan, I've greased it and then lined it with parchment, and the grease acts as a glue for the parchment so that the egg doesn't sneak under it. And then the parchment will help to get it out of the pan. All right, I'll scatter the veggies all over the bottom of the pan. You can really use any veggies with a frittata like this. I love spinach, kale, scallions or leeks are really nice. I'll sprinkle on some cheddar cheese for that nice creamy richness. For my egg mixture, I've got 8 large eggs, which I'll combine with 3/4 cup of whole milk and 1/2 cup of heavy cream, which will help protect against overcooking the frittata. A teaspoon of kosher salt, some black pepper, and a little heat to keep Nick on his toes. And I'll whisk until it's smooth. This is inspired by those 6-foot party sub sandwiches that used to be at birthday parties, but in slab focaccia form. I always wanted them when I was little and I never got one. Make it up for it now. This is smooth. I'll pour this evenly all over the veggies and the cheese. I'll get this into the oven at 400 degrees for about 25 minutes now until it's lightly browned on top and just set. I'm getting so excited. I have an exceptionally good feeling about this frittata. Ooh, oh yeah, she cute. I also have some bacon that I just crisped up in the oven. I'm ready to assemble. I've got my focaccia, which I love for its crisp exterior and bubbly interior, and it's a pretty fuss-free bread. Mix together bread flour, instant yeast, sugar to feed it, salt, olive oil, and water. Then knead until it's smooth but still quite sticky. Put a 9 by 13 inch pan with oil, plop in the dough, let it rise until it's doubled. Add some more oil to get that rich flavor and crisp crust. Pat it into the edges and dimple. Rise and dimple again. A final rise to achieve those signature focaccia bubbles. Add flaky salt, and then bake at 425 degrees for 25 minutes. You can totally make this the day before, or if you just wanted to go store-bought, use a pack of Hawaiian rolls. I'll use my serrated knife and gently saw it across using the edges of the pan as my guide. So it's almost as if I'm leveling a cake. Oh yeah, perfection. And now this is the fun part. I'll just stack it up with the frittata, say a little prayer. She sticks the landing. Like peeling off a sticker. I'll quickly layer on the cheese because the heat of the frittata will melt it. And come on, you gotta use American cheese with a BEC. And the bacon. This is a perfect party sandwich or for a bunch of hungry farmers because they're easy to make a lot of at once. If you wanted to prep any of this a day in advance, you could absolutely do that. You could make the focaccia and prep the frittata and then just warm it in the oven for a few minutes. I'm excited about this. One giant breakfast sandwich. Oh yeah. I'll cut it in half. I'm so ready for this cross section. Dun, da, da, da. Look at these layers. Now each of these halves will get cut in half, and then each of those strips will get cut into 3, so you get perfectly sized sandwiches. She is beauty, she is grace. She's going right into my face after a dollop of ketchup. That is the perfect ratio of bacon to egg to cheese to bread. This is truly a best friend forever. For a second side that's sure to make lunch even more comforting, I am making my broccolini cannellini soup. It's as fun to eat as it is to say. It's super hearty and creamy from beans and a spud, not cream. So it's actually pretty good for you. And I just whiz everything up into a slurpable consistency so there is no spoon necessary. I've got an onion and garlic and crushed red pepper just cooking down here in my pot. And I've coarsely chopped 12 ounces of broccolini, which I love because it has got a slightly milder flavor than broccoli, and it just goes so nicely in a blended soup like this. Next, one chopped russet potato that I didn't even peel because the peel has so much nutrients. Who has time to peel? And then a can of cannellini beans. We'll bulk this up, add some protein, and of course contribute more creaminess. 6 cups of low sodium chicken stock. You could of course also use veggie stock. A couple of good pinches of salt, and some black pepper is really nice with this. A Parmesan rind is gonna infuse this soup with great depth and umami. I'll bring it to a boil. So the 2 ways that Bernie and Ira will reliably eat vegetables is through air-fried broccoli or through green smoothies. So I'm gonna try to build this soup to them as a hot broccolini smoothie. That sounds way grosser when I say it out loud. We'll see. It's just really nice when Bernie and Ira eat the same meal that I make for Nick for his farm lunch. I'll reduce this to a simmer, cover it up, and allow this to cook for about 20 to 30 minutes, just until a fork pokes easily into a potato. Then remove the parm rind and immersion blend until smooth. You could do this in your blender too. To finish off this soup, I'll squeeze in some fresh lemon juice, which is crucial for flavor, just balancing everything out. That acidity makes broccolini just shine. And then a sprinkle of shredded Parmesan. You've got to have cheese with a broccolini soup. I'll ladle into mugs. This looks awesome. I would much rather drink a mug of soup than a mug of hot chocolate or coffee. A drizzle of olive oil adds pretty swizzles on top and just tastes really good. Like fancy restaurant, but on a tractor. A pinch of flaky salt. Cheers. Oh yeah, that just explodes with flavor. You can really taste the broccolini in there. And I feel so cozy right now. Okay, I'm gonna go pack up a few lunches and then jump on a beet lifter with Nick.